I heard my sister's voice coming from her room. She was supposed to be at Grandma's house. The only thing inside was her Labubu, sitting on her bed, talking back. My name is the Tales Keeper, and tonight's bedtime horror isn't just about a talking doll. It's about a voice that shouldn't exist, a child's laughter that echoed from an empty room, and a plush that listened a little too well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a horror story. This is the story of my little sister's Labubu started talking, but she wasn't there. It started on her 7th birthday. My little sister Ellie didn't want much, just a cake, a cartoon marathon, and the Labubu plush she'd been pointing at every time we passed that one trendy toy shop. I found one online instead, a secondhand listing on a local app. The seller said it was in perfect condition, lightly used, never spoken to. We laughed at that. Just a weird joke, right? The moment she opened it, Ellie became obsessed. She'd sit with it for hours, brushing its fur, talking to it like it was alive. "Labubu says you're funny," she'd say to me, giggling. Then, "Labubu says Mommy is sad today." That part was oddly true. Our mom had just gotten a call from work that made her cry. The plush was always sitting upright, eyes wide, stitched smile perfectly in place, watching. It was a Sunday morning when I heard Ellie's voice before I even left my bed. She was humming, talking. I walked past the kitchen, asked Mom, "Is Ellie already up?" Mom looked confused. "Ellie's with your aunt. You know that." My blood turned cold. I ran to Ellie's room. The door was open. The lights were off. And inside, the plush was sitting on the bed, humming. I don't mean it was playing a tune. I mean there was a voice humming a lullaby, coming from that plush's direction. The exact one Ellie sang at night. My chest tightened. I slammed the door and ran out. When I opened the door again minutes later, the room was silent. The Labubu plush was now at the desk, facing the mirror. The voice came again that night, whispered soft, just outside my door. "Labubu says you shouldn't yell at her." I hadn't, but I had locked the plush in the closet earlier that day, disturbed by its movement. When I opened the door, nothing was there. Just a faint smell, like old cotton and something metallic. Then Ellie came back home. The moment she entered the room, she went pale. She walked right to the closet, opened it, pulled out the doll, and hugged it tight. "Don't do that again," she told me without looking at me. "Why?" "Because now he knows you don't believe." "Who?" I asked. She looked at me. "Labubu. That night I did what every horror movie warns you not to. I tried to burn it. I took the plush to the backyard fire pit while Ellie was asleep and lit a match. It burned too fast, like it wanted to disappear. But just as the flames consumed the fabric, I heard a scream, not from Ellie, from the house. I rushed back inside. Ellie was standing in front of her mirror, eyes wide, whispering, "I told you he doesn't like fire." Then she fainted. We called a doctor. They said it was exhaustion, maybe sleepwalking, but I knew. That wasn't Ellie's voice when she whispered. Not completely. We moved 2 weeks later. Ellie stopped speaking for days after the fire. Then one morning, she turned to me and smiled. "Labubu says thank you." I froze. "Ellie, it's gone." She giggled. "Not really. You burned the shell. But the talking part stayed with me." She tapped her chest. "He sleeps in here now, but don't worry. He only talks when I'm asleep. Most of the time." She winked. The next night, I heard a scratching sound on the wall outside my room. And then, a whisper through the vent. "You should have believed me when I said hello." Some dolls are just toys. Some become something more. And some were never meant to be in your home to begin with. If you hear someone you love speaking through a doll, don't talk back. You're not the one it wants. My name is the Tales Keeper, and this was... My little sister's Labubu started talking, but she wasn't there.